My name is Luke Pritchard. I'm a super heavyweight NPC bodybuilder competing at the amateur Olympia in 5 days. This is a very surreal moment for me. It's been almost a decade in the making. From when I started this, I used to get laughed at when I first said I was going to be a bodybuilder. I was 160 pounds, soaking wet, long hair, hockey player. But I found the gym, I found bodybuilding, and made the decision that this is what I was gonna do. I've been all in ever since. It's been a long, long journey to get here. I had a lot of doubters along the way. A lot of people laugh at me. But at the same time, I've had a lot of great support. I've got a great family. I've got great friends in my corner. A great team of people around me. And as much as this bodybuilding game is a solo endeavor, you can't make it very far if you don't have good people in your corner. And my people know who they are. It could bring me to tears. I could go on and on, thinking about where I'd be if I didn't have them in my life.
Luke moved down here to Tampa about a few months ago, right when his prep started actually. And it's been awesome. We got to become training partners, essentially moved down here. He's absolutely morphed his physique in the last year. Luke was eating about 8,000 calories a day. He eats a lot of food and stays up, does not miss a meal, will stay up really late if he has to, and just does, the stuff that a lot of these guys aren't doing. And that's why, I think he's progressing at the level he has.
And in 5 days, I hope to end my amateur career as a bodybuilder and turn professional and start a new chapter. Put everything I have, every ounce of my effort, my being into this sport. I want to take this as far as I fucking can. From last year, I did my national debut at the USA's. I came down to the heavyweight class and I took 9th place, which was devastating. But instead of letting it break me, I used it as fuel, I used it as fire. I went home and I got back to work and I do what I do. Win, lose or draw, I'm a bodybuilder through and through. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna train my fucking ass off. I got right back to work, and this year I will be 20 to 25 pounds heavier on stage and in much better condition. And I don't say that as I don't care what I weigh, you know what I mean? I don't say that to brag. I don't say that to boast. I say that just to prove that, regardless of what happens here, I've put a lot of effort into this shit, and it's finally starting to show. For the first time in my life, I have a level of confidence that I've never had before. I pride myself on the fact that I genuinely don't believe there's one person out there that will outwork me. When prep gets hard and off season gets hard, and I never give myself an excuse to cut a corner. And I think it's just all those added days of, even when they're not 100% perfect, but they're 95% or 90, I've never slipped up. I've never had time away from the gym. I've never missed meals. I've never taken a break. I've never needed a break. I love this shit so fucking much. And in 5 days, at the end of a decade's worth of work, I pray will come to fruition and I'll become a professional bodybuilder, which is a dream that I've had for so long. I've overcome a lot in the last 3 years specifically, even this year, just to finish this prep and to be here in Tampa, Florida, training around the people I'm training around, doing what I'm doing and pursuing this dream. Man, this is gonna be a very memorable week. And in 5 days' time, I hope to change my life forever. I've just given this so much, and I want this so bad. I want this life, I want this career, I want to take this as far as I can. But I'm a fucking competitor, man, and I'd be lying to you if I said I don't want to fucking win this show. I want it all. I want to win. I want to go on to be a good pro. I want to have a long, successful career in this sport and in this industry. I want to be known. I want to coach good athletes. I want to be a good bodybuilder. I wasn't given anything on a silver fucking platter. I'm not more genetically blessed than any guy. I've got to eat a lot of food to get big, and I've got to eat a little food to get shredded. And on October 8th, I expect to change my life forever and create memories with some of my closest people that I will remember for the rest of my life. It's crazy to think that these might be my last, 1, 2, 3 workouts as an amateur. After the thousands and thousands and thousands that I've put in, the thousands of meals and all the shit I've had to go through, and just never cutting a fucking corner. Never allowing myself, never justifying it. And that's honestly what I believe is the biggest key to success in this sport, is just finding a way to have the least amount of slip-ups. No matter what life throws at you, don't let it beat you down. I mean, there's always a way if you want it bad enough. And I want it bad enough. I always have. And because of that, I never let anything keep me down. I was homeless at one point, 3 weeks out from a competition. I ended up training that night at midnight in flip-flops, brushing my teeth with my finger. I didn't miss a meal, and I competed 3 weeks later, and I almost won the overall, right? I only say that to say is, don't let life keep you from pursuing what you want to pursue. You have to be relentless, and if you want to go far in this, you have to find a way to just make shit happen even when it's difficult. And I'm proud to say, thus far in my career, I can hold my head high because I've done that. And I've improved every single time I've gotten on stage, and this year is no different. I look forward to the future. I look forward to what's to come. I look forward to finishing the job here in 5 days' time and making everybody proud. That's been in my corner. I won't let you guys down. We got some work to do here, but I'm excited. And I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. So I will see you guys in Vegas, October 8th, and I'm going to go win myself a motherfucking pro card.